What's going on, Cinepals? I'm Jabby Kawai at a hotel in Rajasthan, but Star Wars Visions Volume 2 trailer has dropped. So here we are, gotta do what you gotta do. I was a fan of Volume 1. Most of the episodes, I liked them, but we've got Volume 2 here. Now, if you watched the coverage video that Achara Kirk and I did, I mentioned how I was just hoping for more anime, and we're getting a variety pack apparently, which is what I'm expecting to find here. And Achara Kirk was like, well, isn't that what we should want, is like more global kind of thing? And I'm like, all right, cool, I'll keep an open mind. And so I'm keeping an open mind as we go into this. If you guys haven't done so already, please do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote the sucker up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. And if you love lightsaber fights, Jabby Kawai's got one. It's called Way the Saber. You just YouTube search Jabby, Way the Saber. It'll come up. That dude looks menacing. Oh. Oh, what?
Everyone has an inner light.
Follow the light.
I always knew you were meant for bigger things.
What if you just keep going?
No need to fear. There are others like you here.
I saw it myself. She has special powers.
I was like Moses.
Can you get your porta potty off the starting
Oh, what?
line?
She's a total... Exactly.
Don't be afraid.
May the Force be with
Yo, dual lightsabers is always sick.
Showtime. The storm is approaching.
I can fight them. I'm strong enough now.
you. No one is stronger than them.
We can beat them.
Whoa! That thing looks scary.
You there! Hold it!
Yeah, you gotta bring that music in.
We cannot choose where our calling takes us,
What the hell?
only whether or not to answer.
I got goosebumps, yo. On May the 4th. Of course, on May the 4th. That looks really, really, really tight. So there are certain animation styles that draw me in more than other animation styles, and that was the case last time, where you had some that looked more old school and simple, and I'm not as into those. I'm more into like the more modern look, the Akira look, or the CGI, like Final Fantasy Advent Children kind of look. But that first one out the gate looked great. I don't even know who those characters are, but I'm excited about the battle. Like, it looks so much fun. It looks like so much fun. I can English today, that's right. There was this one that had this very old English animation style. What's it called, Achara? She's filming me. What's it called? The old English claymation style?
Oh, stop motion?
Wallace and Gromit or something?
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. I was right. Didn't even need her. I could have just guessed it and I would have been right. And I got sunscreen in my eye. I just pushed it in there. This looks super, super exciting. And I guess I was wrong because, you know, I selfishly just wanted more Japanese animation going into this. Once I heard Volume 2, I'm like, cool, that sounds good. But I seriously got sunscreen in my eye. Upon seeing this, I'm like, I see why I was wrong. I stand corrected. There have been a few times in my life I've been wrong. This is one of those times because a number of these things, what if it turned out all the ones I liked were Japanese? All of these animations look awesome. They look very, very exciting. And what I love about these, which I've probably already said before, I'm retreading ground a little bit here. What I love about these is the opportunity for other filmmakers, other storytellers to explore the Star Wars universe through their eyes and give us stories that are unrelated to the Skywalker family, completely deviating from the, going off the beaten path kind of thing. I love that because just like with Terminator, for instance, I know this is gonna sound weird, but just go with me. With Terminator, we're always with the Connor family. Every single Terminator movie is always with the Connor family. I'm like, you've got this rich universe, and you keep going back to the Connor family. You don't need to do that. And I thought the same thing with Star Wars, which makes me so happy that we're getting stuff like Mandalorian and Andor and whatnot. And this takes it even further. You know, one of the things I always wished we got was more Animatrix, another Animatrix volume. And so this like totally speaks to me. The opportunity for other filmmakers to tell their Star Wars stories. And it's kind of like officially Star Wars because it's part of Disney and Lucasfilm, etc. And I think that what you get here is just like sheer passion and excitement, because there is nothing to adhere to, right? They don't have to adhere to any fan service per se. They don't have to adhere to any particular story in canon per se. This is just them telling their Star Wars story to their heart's content. You know what I mean? Like, I remember in Volume 1, you had that one lightsaber fight where the lightsabers were just like berserk length and they were in space. Who cares that they couldn't breathe? It's like whoever that animator was did not give a shit about logic. It was like, we're just gonna have fun to the maximum. And I enjoyed the shit out of that one. So I can't wait to see what they do here. And then there was like, of course, little comedy, the quirkiness. I'm excited about that stuff too, because I don't want it to just be straight action, action, action. There was one, I think it was episode 4 of Visions from Volume 1, that Achara liked, that I did not like, that felt like more slow paced and kind of snoozy for me. But and I'm totally anticipating that we might get some of that, because you don't want everything to be at a high, because then you can't appreciate it, right? You got your hills and valleys. I don't know if I said it already in my rant right now, but this gives me the vibe of Love, Death, and Robots a little bit sometimes. Because in that, you got a collection of things as well, from different filmmakers, different storytellers, and it like there was really no, forgive me if I'm way off here, but there was really no consistent idea through it. It was just like weird stories, right? Set in another world. Here, it's all set in the Star Wars universe, so there is a collective idea that links them all together, and that has me quite excited. I would love to know from you guys in the comments below. Please let me know, of the ones that you saw here so far, which of them have you the most excited? I mean, because I'm sure a number of you guys went back and watched it multiple times. Which of these has you the most like juiced? For me, I think it's the very, very first one. Anything with the lightsaber battles has me super excited, because, you know, the Knights of the Old Republic cutscenes had the best lightsaber fights, in my opinion. The best. Still, to this day, the best. I had to think about that. I'm pretty sure they're still the best. And so I feel like with animation, even though animating is a little bit more complicated than like two people actually just doing a movement, I think it allows you the opportunity, it affords you the ability to do things that you just can't do with live action in terms of camera placement, in terms of physicality and all that stuff. You don't have to depend on an actor getting tired and doing a move and executing that move in sync with another actor. It's like you can do whatever you want with these made up things, right? And that is super, super exciting. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, which I mentioned earlier, is one of my favorite animations of all time, just because of like stylistically, the look of it, just the cinematography and everything like that. And it allowed that director to do anything he wanted with the camera and the characters. And so we're gonna get that, you know, in spades here. I'm stoked. I wanna hear what you guys think in the comments below. What's your favorite one that you saw here? And please, again, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, pretty please. Vote this up. Watch Way of the Saber. Speaking of lightsabers, that's my short film. Please watch it. Would love to know what you guys thought about that if you haven't seen it already. That's it for now. I'm Jabby Kaway. Stay safe and enjoy yourself. Peace out.